Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much to my subscribers. Welcome newcomers. I hope you like the channel and become part of this beautiful family that we are. And hitting that subscription button, you should know it's all free. And of course, the bell notification to be notified of the new uploads. I want to thank you so much for your support, your loving comments. You guys are just a blessing. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'd like to mention that I do have a private crochet group if you're interested to join. All you have to have is a profile. So you're more than welcome to join us and my beautiful queens on the group. And also have a Facebook crochet page that you can follow me, TikTok and Instagram. All of these links will be below the description box. There's a little arrow, like a V shape facing down this way like that. You could just click there, it opens up and all the links are there just below the video. A lot of you still don't know how to do that. I think I'll have to make a little video and show you because I get questioned a lot of times, my hook sizes, what kind of thread, when everything is listed below in the description box. I also would like to mention that I get requested a lot for written patterns. I don't write patterns. I go as my brain brings me there. As much as I don't write them, I don't read them either, unfortunately. So I use 100% cotton thread. These are Portugal brands, as I am in Europe. My threads, they go by number and not by name. So this lime green would be number 22. And I have this gorgeous gray, number 12. These are 100% cotton thread, 100 grams, equivalent to 325 yards. They're $12 a ball, minimum order of 6. To cover at least shipping. I gain nothing from it. I also have shiny threads, which I just finished doing a project, but I still have a little bit left. I don't know if you can see, this is black and gray. They're 50 grams. These are nylon. Could that be it? I can't remember. But anyway, so they're the same price. For whatever reason, it's much thinner than my regular thread. This 4-ply is similar to Aunt Lydia number 3 cotton. Mine is a little bit thinner, so my patterns become automatically smaller. Okay, if you're using Aunt Lydia number 3 cotton, your patterns are bigger. 2.75 hook or 3.5, depending on the pattern I'm working on. And a pair of scissors, of course, and a small one to tuck in loose ends. Please give a thumbs up on the video, comment, share. Sharing is caring. Help out the channel to grow. And I send you much love and much hugs and many prayers for many of you that need. We all need in general. The world needs it in general. And I send you much hugs. Let's get started, everyone. Thank you. Okay, everyone. So I decided to go with a smaller Doily centerpiece. You know, I've been working on big table centerpieces or like tabletop tablecloths, things like that. So it's time to go into something smaller. And of course, by using the reds and the greens into any small pattern like this becomes automatically very Christmas. So we're just gonna go ahead and create this beautiful small pineapple doily. I'm sure that you guys will absolutely love it. It's very simple, delicate, and perfect for any decoration. Little tables, counters, microwaves, anywhere basically. Okay, so my threads are 4-ply, 100% cotton threads. These are Portugal brands. They come in cones of 100 grams. These brands or these threads of Portugal do not come in name of color but number. So 4-ply, as you can see, Joanina, Ladybug, 100 grams, fabricated in Portugal. And this is color 22. just showing you the example. I'm not going to use this color. I'm probably going to go into the aqua blue and things like that. Okay, so let's get started. Please, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Give a thumbs up on the video. Sharing is caring. Please share. Have your friends and family join us so we can become one big family as we are growing. And thank you from the bottom of my heart to all your beautiful comments, your support, and we're going to get started. Before I forget, 2.75 hooks. You can use a 3.5, depending upon if you're using Aunt Lydia, of course, it's bigger, 3 or 3.5. Small one to tuck in loose ends, and a pair of scissors. Okay, this is approximately, I go by centimeters. I know that a lot of you go by inches. You can check on Google and see how many inches. So this is 48 centimeters, and it's got like 6 motifs of these. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pineapples. Okay, everybody. I'm doing the magic circle, but you can do a 5 to 6 chain. I'm going to come in my magic circle, secure it with a slip stitch. I'm going to come back in and do a single. I'm going to do 23 more. That means I'll have a total of 24 singles. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. 24 singles. I've done my 24 singles. I've pulled my string a bit, but I did not close it all the way. I'm going to come back in the same stitch, create a single, 2 chain. That's my first double crochet. Coming into the next stitch, my double crochet, 1 chain space into the next one. So we're going to create 12 groups of 2 double crochet, 1 per stitch and 1 chain space between them. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. So this was row 1. We're going to go into row 2. So we're not counting the singles as row 1. We're counting these 12 groups as row 1. So I'm doing my single and my 2 chains on the same space we've closed with the slip stitch. I'm coming back in that same space with another double crochet. Next space, next stitch, 2 double crochet on the same stitch. Okay, 1 chain. I'm coming into the second, so we have those 12 groups. I'm going to come right in the middle here of the 2 double crochets with a single, 1 chain. Coming into the next one, building those 4 double crochets again. So 2 on the same stitch, and then 2 more on the next stitch. We've created these 12 groups. So we're always going to alternate 4 double crochet, 1 chain in the middle, in between both on the next group with a single, 1 chain, create your 4 double crochets again. So I'm going to continue mine and meet you at the end. This is row 2. Going into row 3, so I've closed in with slip stitch, coming and doing my single, my 2 chain. I'm going to start to do an increase, 2 double crochet on the same stitch, that first stitch. On the second one, 1 double crochet, 1 chain into the next one, 1 double crochet, and on my last one, 2 together on the same stitch. So we have 3 double crochet, 1 chain, and 3 double crochet. I'm doing 2 chain, coming where we have the single with a single. 2 chain, repeating again the same thing. 2 double crochet on the first double crochet. Next stitch, 1 double crochet, 1 chain, 1 double crochet, and on the last one, 2 double crochet on the same stitch. So again, repeating the 2 chain, coming into the single with a single, exactly how we did here. Okay, so 2 on the same stitch, 1 alone, 1 chain, 1 alone, 2 on the same stitch. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, coming into row 4. So I've closed in with slip stitch. I've done my single and my 2 chain. It's my first double crochet. We're going to start to increase. So again, 1 double crochet on the first one. So that means 2 together, and also on the last one here. 1 per stitch here. We'll have a total of 4 double crochet on each side. So 2 on the first one and 1 per stitch. Chain 2. This is the middle of the motifs, these ones here, for the pineapples. Okay, so again, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Chain 2, again, coming on that first double crochet with 2 double crochet, 1 per stitch. So we have a total of 4. 2 chain space in the center and 4 on this side. Also 1 per stitch and 2 together on the last one. We're going to repeat this row the same way all the way around. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, going into row 5. Now, remember I told you this is the center of the motif, okay? This is where we're going to create the pineapples further up, and these are the side where we have the singles, are the side of the motifs, okay? So we're going to have an increase again. Single 2 chain, back on the same one, another double crochet. So that's 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now we're going to have 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3 chain. Again, doing 1, 2, 3 on the last one, 2 together, 4, and 5. On the side one where we have the singles, we're going to do 1, 2 chain, and single. 1, 2 chain, come back in again, and do 2 double crochet. So we're creating the increase on the motifs again. 1, 2, and 3. With the 2 together makes 5. 1, 2, 3 chain. So all you have to remember is 3 chain, single, 3 chain, single, 3 chain, single, because that's the middle of the motifs. Okay, so 1 per stitch. So we have 3, 4, and 5. Chain 2 into the center and single. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, going into row 6. So I've closed in with slip stitch, coming back in, doing my single, my 2 chain. Again, an increase, so we'll have 6 on each side, 1 per stitch. So 2 at the beginning and 2 at the end on this one. Two, 4, 6 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4 chain. Coming into the next one, 1 per stitch, and on the last one we're doing 2 together on the same stitch. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2 chain. Again, coming in, repeating the same thing, 2 on the same stitch and 1 per stitch. Total of 6 double crochets. One, 2, 3, 4 chain. Repeat everything the same way again. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, going into row 7. So I've closed in with slip stitch, then my single, my 2 chain. Now, there's no increase from here on. It's 1 per stitch, so we're doing 6 double crochets. 1 per stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 per stitch. 1 chain. Coming inside of this 4 chain, we're doing 5 double crochets. This is the foundation of the pineapple. Five double crochet, 1 chain, 1 per stitch again. So it's 6 double crochets. Six double crochets, 1 chain in between the 6, the 5, the foundation for the pineapple, 2 chain and single. We're going to repeat this all the way around the same way. 2 chain and continue to do 1 per stitch again. So in all the motifs, we're doing the 5 double crochet, 1 chain space between these 6 double crochets. One chain and 5 double crochets again for the foundation of the pineapples. One chain and 6 double crochets, 1 per stitch. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, going into row 8, which I've started because it's just a repeat. So after I've done my 2 chain, I've closed in with slip stitch, did single 2 chain, my first double crochet, 1 per stitch, so we have 6. Like I mentioned before, we have no more increases here. It's going to continue to be 6 only. 1 chain. Coming on that first double crochet on the center for the pineapple foundation, 2 double crochet on the same stitch, 1 per stitch now. So we have 3, 4, 5, and on my last one, 2 together, 6 and 7. So my increases now is here on the center. 1 chain, 1 per stitch, so we have 6 double crochets. Six double crochets, 1 chain, 2 double crochets on the first stitch, 1 per stitch, and 2 at the end. Total of 7. 1 chain space, 6 double crochets, and 2 chain. And we repeat the same thing again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1 chain, and do your first increase in the center, 2 double crochet. We'll have a total of 7. We started with 5, now we got 7. 1 per stitch, 3, 4, 5, and 2 on the last one, 6 and 7. 1 chain space and 6 double crochets again. So I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, going into row 9, so I repeated again the same thing, my 6 double crochets after I've closed in with slip stitch. 1, 2 chain. I'm going to come in my first double crochet and I'm going to do 2 double crochets on the same stitch. So basically our increase is just in the center of the motifs. We should have 9 double crochets here, so 2 at the beginning and 2 at the end. That's our increase. I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 2 on the last one. Okay, chain 2. And then after our 2 chain, 1 per stitch. So 6 on one side, 6 on the other. The increase is only on the center where we're going to do the pineapples. 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2 chain coming in, single, 2 chain. So if you've noticed, we have, just let me finish this here so you can see better. So I'm doing my 6 double crochets here. So if you notice, we have 1 row that's chain, 1 row of the single, 2 chain and single, 1 row just 2 chain, 1 row 2 chain and single, 1 row of 2 chain. Okay, chain 2, and your increase in the center of the motif. So 2 at the beginning, 1 per stitch. We'll have a total of 9 double crochets. So it's just a repeat now of what we did on the first motif, 2 on the last one. Chain 2, and then continue your 6 double crochets. I'll meet you at the end. So I've started my row 10. I've done my 6 double crochets. That stays the same. I'm going to do 2 chain, coming in my first double crochet. This time we're only doing double crochet over double crochet. That means no increase, 1 per stitch, and 1 chain space. So we'll have the 9 double crochets, exactly the same amount from the previous row. 1 chain and 1 per stitch, total of 9 double crochets. Next row we start the pineapple loops. With the 3 chain. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 chain space between them. 2 chain. And again repeating the 6 double crochets. Now here I'm going to do one chain only. Okay, and repeat your 6 double crochets. So where we have these motifs with the 2 chain and the single, remember we do that 2 chain before the next row, we're doing only 1 chain. So the 6 double crochets, 2 chain, 1 double crochet per stitch, 1 chain space. We're doing the 9 double crochets, just repeating everything again, exactly how we have here. So 2 chain, 6 double crochet, 1 chain, 6 double crochet, 2 chain, and 1 double crochet per stitch, 1 chain space. Okay, I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, going into row 11, which I already started, did my 6 double crochets, 1, 2, 3 chain. In between the first and the second, we're going to start with the pineapple loops, single, 1, 2, 3 chain into the next one, single, 3 chain, single, 1, 2, 3, single, all the way to the end. So we have 7 loops of 3 chain, 1, 2, 3, and start our 6 double crochets. So I've done my 6 double crochets, coming directly, no chain space. We are connecting the 6 and 6 double crochets together. So we'll have 12 double crochets. So we are connecting them, no chain space. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 1, 2, 3 chain, and again the pineapple loops. 1, 2, 3 chain, and single. We're going to repeat this all the way around the same way. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, going into row 12. So I've closed in, I'm coming back in, the same one, doing my single. This time I'm only doing 1 double crochet, but I've stretched enough. I'm going to do another 2 double crochets here, because when we come back around, we'll do 3 more here. We'll have a total of 6 on the center. 1 chain. Coming in to the last 3 double crochet with 3 double crochet. So we'll have 1 chain space between them. 1, 2, 3. We're doing the pineapple loops. So now we're starting to decrease on the pineapple loops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Doing my 3 chains. Coming in and doing 3 double crochet on this side. That's why we'll complete when we come around to this one at the end. 1 chain space into the next one and do 6 double crochets. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we have the 3 left, 1 chain space, and complete the other 3. We're going to repeat this all the way around the same way. 1, 2, 3 chain. Continue your pineapple loops. So just remember 3 1 chain space, 6, 1 chain space, and 3. Okay, I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, going into row 13, I'm going to use the multi-colored mix of this turquoise blue. So I'm coming in again. So I've done my first double crochet exactly where we've been doing our double crochets. Now it's going to be repeat of the 6 double crochets here. I don't like the way this is. I usually do it by the bottom. Decided to do by the top for some reason, I don't know. Okay, so back on the same one. We're doing the 6 double crochets repeat that we have here. I have 2 and 3, and I'll complete the other 3 when I come back to it. I'm going to do 1 chain again. Coming on those 3. Now these 3 double crochets on this side or this side, because that's for the other pineapple, will be a repeat all the way to the end of the pattern, creating the pineapple. These 3 on this side and the 3 on this side. The only thing that's going to change is the middle here. So chain 3, create your pineapple loops. Done my 3 chain, I'm going to repeat the 3 double crochets. Remember what I said, these 3 will always stay the same until the end. This is for this pineapple, and then the other one is for the other pineapple. 1 chain again, come in, repeat your 6 double crochets. So this is just a repeat now, what we're doing here. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, going to row 14. So I've closed in with slip stitch. I'm going to come in the center between this double crochet and the next. 1, 2, 3. So single, 3 chain. That means single 2 chain for double crochet and 1 for space. Into the next space with another double crochet. I'll complete it once I come back to it with the rest of the other ones. 1, 2 chain now. Coming in, doing my 3 double crochets, and then the 3 chains for the pineapple loops. 1, 2, 3. Continue your pineapple loops. So I've done my pineapple loops. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 loops. 1, 2, 3 chain. These 3 chain also will be all the way to the end of pineapples. So continuing to do my 3 double crochets like I mentioned to you. The 3 chain, 3 double crochets will be until the end of the pineapples. 3 chain and 3 double crochets. So I'm going to do chain 2. I'm going to come in between the first and the second double crochet from the 6 in the center, 1 chain space. So we should have a total of 5. I have a knot here. One chain. Okay, so 1 chain. And then come in your next double crochet. So just going to cut my thread here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 double crochets in between these 6 in the center, 2 chain, and continue to do your 3 double crochets. That's how we're going to work all the way around the same way. And then 1, 2, 3 for your pineapple loops. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, going to row 15. So I've closed in with slip stitch. I'm going to come back in again, the same one. This time, the only difference is on here. Everything else stays the same. The 3 double crochets, the 3 chains, the loops, 3 chain, 3 double crochet, and always 2 chain here after the 3 double crochets at the beginning and at the end. We're going to do an increase now of 2 double crochet per each of the 5 double crochets here in the same stitch. So 2 double crochet, 1 chain into the next one, 2 double crochet in the same chain, and now 2 chain space, and my 3 double crochets. So these 2 chains here and here will be always the same until the end. Same thing as the 3 double crochets and the 3 chain for the pineapple loops. So do your pineapple loops. So I've done my pineapple loops. I have 3 chain, 3 double crochet stays the same, the 2 chain stays the same, and now 2 double crochet per each double crochet here, 1 chain space, and again just repeating the 2 double crochet, 1 chain, so we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2 chain, and continue with your 3 double crochets. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, going into row 16. Now, row 16, again, it's only here that is pretty much the same. Well, actually, it's everywhere pretty much the same. So we're going to repeat the 2 double crochets. So I've closed in, single 2 chain, that's my first, into the next one, double crochet. I'm going to do 2 chain. So that's the only difference, is the 2 chain into the groups again. 2 chain, continue to do your 3 double crochets. Three chain, do your pineapple loops. So I've done my loops, I have 2 left. Done my 3 chain, my 3 double crochet, 2 chain again. So this whole row, except for the pineapples, are 2 chain on these motifs here of the groups. Doing 1 per stitch, 2 chain, and continue again. So that's about it for this row. I'm going to continue mine, and then meet you at the end of my row. So simple, but yet so beautiful. Okay. Okay, everybody, going into row 17. Now, row 17, we'll be doing 2 double crochet on each space, on each stitch. So I have single, my 2 chain. That's my first double crochet. And my second. I'm going to do 1 chain space and do 2 more double crochet in the next one. 1 chain. And again, we're going to repeat this all the way around the same way. Here we're going to do the 2 chain, create your 3 double crochets. So really the only difference is adding those 2 double crochets on each stitch, 1 chain space. 1, 2, 3, and continue your pineapple loops. Okay, so 2 double crochet per stitch, 1 chain space between them, except for here, 2 chain, and then here the 3, and then the 2 chain. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, going into row 18. Now, row 18, 19, and 20 are exactly the same thing what we're going to do now. So it's 3 rows of the 2 double crochet. So row 18, we're going to do double crochet, next stitch, double crochet. I'm going to do 2 chain, double crochet, and double crochet. 2 chain, double crochet, and double crochet. So basically we have 3 rows like this. So we have 1 already done, 2. Row 19 will be exactly the same. 1, 2, let me just recount. 1, 2, 3. So yes, 1, 2, and 1 more row. So this is row 18. Row 19 will be exactly the same thing. Row 20 is something else, so don't pay attention. I had mentioned row 20 will be the same, but it's not. Okay. So 17, 18, 19 are exactly the same thing. Chain 2, and then continue to do the 3 double crochets. And then, of course, it will be the same thing with the pineapple loops. Okay, so just groups of 2 double crochet, 2 chain space, and of course only here is 3 chain. I'll meet you at the end of row 19 because row 19 will be a repeat of what we're just doing. Okay, everyone, so I've started row 19. I had said it's going to be exactly like row 18, and it is, except for here. Obviously, we had closed row 18, the last loop. So I'm going to do 2 chain and coming into the next 3 double crochets. 2 chain, and then proceed again, repeating the double crochet over double crochet group. So that's the only difference. Everything else stays the same. Okay, so it's just a 2 chain between the 3 double crochets. I'll meet you at the end of this row 19. Okay, everyone, going into row 20. So I'm going to come back in the same one and do my double crochet again into the same stitch. So we're having an increase of double crochet inside of the same stitch. We'll have a total of 4. So that means 2 in this one and 2 in this one. 1, 2, 3 chain coming into the next one. And repeating the same thing. 4 double crochet, 2 per stitch. 1, 2, 3 chain. Okay, so I'll meet you at the pineapple. So I'm at the pineapple. I've done my 3 chain. I'm going to skip that first double crochet, come into the second. Next stitch, double crochet. And now I'm going to come directly into the first double crochet here and into the second one. So I'll have a total of 4, skipping the first one and skipping the last one. 1, 2, 3, and proceed again to repeat the same way. We have only 1 more row left. Doing 2 double crochet per stitch in the same stitch and 3 chain space. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. I am going to change my thread and go with the white on my last row. Okay, everyone, last row, row 21. You can pretty much start anywhere. I'm going to start where we have the 3 chains here next to the pineapple. Oops, do a single and 5 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and a single again into the next space where the chains are. Single and repeat the same thing. Single, 5 double crochets, and then single again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come back in, single. Just repeat that all the way to the pineapples and I'll meet you there. So I've reached where we have the pineapple center. I'm just going to come in between those 2 double crochets with a single, and again just repeat the same thing as we've been doing. Single, 5 double crochets, and a single. So it's going to look like that. Now I usually block my patterns in a little spray bottle with laundry softener and a little bit of water mix. I spray it, stretch it flat, because I don't have time to wait for it to dry to do a little video and take pictures. I light steam iron over it and it becomes nice and flat and straight. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you so much for being here, newcomers. Thank you for being part of this journey with me. For the ones that haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Give a thumbs up on the video. It's extremely important. And I will see you in the next video. God bless you. Prayers for every single one of you, including myself and my family. And I send you much love, much hugs. Thank you, everyone. Until next time. Bye-bye.